Good morning everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video I'll explain more about various libraries in Python, that is Numpys and what they do, Pandas and what it does in Python. Watch it from the start to the end. Also, you can subscribe to my channel, can like, can comment. Now, in Python, there's something called as the Numpy. And Numpy is just a Python library, and what it does is it provides support for large multi-dimensional arrays and matrices, along with collection of mathematical functions. This Numpy library is efficient for data analysis tasks. It also forms the foundation for other Python libraries in data science ecosystem. Now I can say here stands for numerical Python. And is the core. And it's the core library for numeric and scientific computing. Okay, so this Numpy is one of the most important libraries in Python ecosystem. Okay, now we also have Pandas. We also have Pandas. So Pandas is another essential libraries for data manipulation and analysis. Okay, what it does is just provide data structure and functions to work with in a form of data frame objects, which are similar to tables in the relational database. What Pandas do is just to simplify tasks like data transformation, exploration, and analysis. This makes it a go-to for data scientists and analysts. Okay. Now, I have said in Pandas we have Pandas series, and we do have Pandas data frame. So we have the Pandas series, and Pandas data frame. Okay. So someone may ask the difference between the Pandas series and Pandas data frame. For a series, it is a one-dimensional label array capable of holding data of any type. It could be integer, float, string, and many more. whereas data frame is a two-dimensional structure, which in this case with columns of potentially different types. What it means here, so you're saying the Pandas series is a series, so if I may write, is a series we can say it's a one-dimensional, it's a one so it's a one-dimensional. Labeled array capable of holding data of any type. For example, the int float and many others. Okay, you can also say essentially a single column data with an index. Okay, so for that is for the Pandas series. For the Pandas data frame, you can say that two-dimensional label data with column potentially different types. Okay, can't say links table in relational files or Excel. With rows and columns. Okay. Now I want to give a practical example. I'm going to give an example here. An example I'm going to give here. So before that, I'll give a markdown to this. So the example I'm going to give, let's say 7 countries and their population in millions. So if that's what I want, I can describe or can decide to store this population using series. And if I'm going to use the Pandas series, I will import the 2 most important libraries. So I'm gonna import the 2 libraries. So import Pandas as BD, then we import Numpy as NB. I can run that. Okay. So I'm going forward to data manipulation, and for that we need the necessary libraries. Now if we have the 7 countries and we want to use the series, we'll use the Pandas series. Okay, so bd.series. So the first country has got a population of 5.467. The next country has got a population of 63.798. The other country has got 60.3. That is the next country will have 20 points. 30 point. Okay, that's the 5th country. 2 more to go. The 6th one has got that population, and the last one is that population. So we have the 7 countries with their respective population in millions. So we are creating a series of 7 countries with their population in millions, and I can give my series a name. So what name can I use? So I can use G7 pop. So G7 here stands for 7 countries with their population. So that's the name I'm going to assign. Okay. So when I call into G7, okay, all right, so let me run this first. So So I call on my G7 pop. As you can see, so we talk of series as one-dimension array that holds any kind of data type with single column. So that's what you can see. We get to see one column and with index. Okay, so if you look at this result here, someone might not know that we're representing it in millions. Okay, so series can have a name to better document the purpose of the series. So I can give the series a name. Okay, so I can go ahead and give the series a name. So the name equal to, so I can call it G7 population million. Okay, I run it. It now gives me the name as G7 population in million. Okay, so if I want to find out the code, okay, or rather, if you look what we have here, we have the index and population in millions. Okay, so in this case you can replace our index with index. Okay, so I want to replace this index with an actual column, so I'll say, so to replace this indexes with the actual name of the country, maybe. So instead of 0, it reads a country, maybe Uganda, Ethiopia, in other countries. So I'm going to write dot, so India. So I'm going to say dot index equal sign. Okay, so the first one is Uganda, followed by Ethiopia, then you have Somali, you have Tanzania, say you have Burundi, there you have maybe Zimbabwe, the last one maybe Sierra Leone. I can leave Djibouti. Close the bracket. Then I run it. So when I call on my G7 pop, and I call on G7 pop, you see that the index has been replaced with the respective name of that country. So that's all. See you again in my next video. Go ahead and subscribe like and comment.